In rugby league, cult heroes aren't necessarily the best players, but they're the ones fans remember the most. They break the mould, win over crowds with passion, personality or sheer unpredictability, and often leave a legacy that lives longer than statistics. Below is a starting 13 made up of these unforgettable figures, players whose quirks, charisma or chaos turn them into icons of the game. So let's get into it. Known as the semi-trailer, Radradra was one of the most devastating wingers in the modern era. He exploded onto the scene in 2013 and immediately made an impact with his combination of pace, power and flair. With 82 tries in just 94 games, he gave Eels fans something to cheer about during tough times, and his long-range efforts made him a must-watch television. Fans loved the raw excitement he brought to every touch of the ball, and his departure to rugby union only added to the mystique, as many still wonder what more he could have achieved in the NRL. His ability to score from anywhere on the field made every Eels game feel like an event, and even rival fans couldn't deny his box office appeal. Nicknamed the Wolfman for his wild hair and beard, David Williams became an instant fan favourite at Manly during the club's successful run under Des Hasler. It wasn't just about looks. In 2013 he was the joint top try scorer in the league, doing so just a year after returning from a serious neck injury. His cult status only grew with his offbeat personality and moments of brilliance. Despite his career ending quietly, his look and larrikin nature made him unforgettable. His fearless finishing style and bond with the Manly faithful ensured he remained a beloved figure long after hanging up the boots. Akuila Uate thrilled crowds every time he touched the ball, with his raw speed and power lighting up McDonald Jones Stadium. With 110 tries in 164 games for Newcastle, Uate holds the record for most tries in Knights history and earned himself New South Wales and Australian honours at its peak. He was a highlight reel machine who brought fans to their feet. Uate's celebratory dances and emotional post-try reactions only added to his cult appeal. Whether he was soaring through the air or steamrolling a defender, there was an infectious joy in the way he played. A fearsome centre who dished down bone-rattling hits, Steve Matai earned a cult following not just for his toughness but his defensive work. Despite struggling with neck issues throughout his career, he soldiered on, rarely showing pain and always putting his body on the line. His aggressive style made opposition fans groan, but Sea Eagles fans adore him to this day. His combination of quiet off-field humility and ruthless on-field intensity created a unique fan connection. Matai didn't just stop players, he left dents in them, making every defensive set an edge-of-your-seat experience. Partnering him on the wing we have Taufua, who became the king of viral hit compilations thanks to his brutal, highlight-worthy tackles. While he scored 88 tries in his 164-game NRL career, it was his defensive efforts that fans loved most. His no-nonsense approach and quiet demeanour off the field made him even more intriguing. He was the type of winger who could turn a game not just with the ball but with a well-timed hit. There was a raw, old-school energy in his play that reminded fans of a grittier era of footy. Dean Widders was a versatile weapon for the Eels in the 2000s, capable of playing in the back row or 5'8". He was best known for his silky footwork and signature dummy that often left defenders grasping for air. His flair and unpredictability from the bench made him a crowd favourite. Widders' post-career dedication to Indigenous communities has only strengthened his legacy as a cult figure. Whether setting up a try or creating space with a shimmy, Widders added style and soul to every game he played. A polarising figure during his career, Jamie Soward wore his heart on his sleeve and wasn't afraid to show emotion. He was a match winner with a unique kicking style and played a vital role in leading the Dragons to the 2010 Premiership. His trademark celebrations and headband made him a distinctive figure on the field. Whether loved or hated, Soward always brought theatre to the game, a true hallmark of a cult hero. He backed himself in the big moments, often thriving when others shrank, and that confidence made him endlessly watchable. Gorgeous George Rose defied modern fitness expectations with his stocky build and big smile. Despite his size, he had tremendous footwork and could change the momentum of a game with a busting run near the line. Fans at Brookvale Oval loved him every touch and cheered louder for him than anyone else. His charisma off the field made him a media darling and extended his cult appeal beyond retirement. Few players in his position could command the love of a crowd with just a hit-up like George could. Mark "Piggy" Riddell became famous for his salute after goal kicking as well as his fence-jumping try celebrations. He was tough, clever and surprisingly mobile for a hooker, capable of playing in the back row late in games. With 49 career tries and 524 goals, he made a massive impact at both the Dragons and Parramatta Eels. His humour and antics made him a player fans genuinely look forward to watching every week. He wasn't afraid to embrace the spotlight and in doing so made footy more fun for everyone. Standing at a whopping 6'5" and 115 kilos, Willie Mason was always going to attract attention, but it was his larger-than-life personality that made him a cult icon. Whether he was sledging players while mic'd up or lighting up press conferences, Mason had a unique ability to own the spotlight. On the field, he brought intensity and aggression. His longevity across multiple clubs added layers to his cult status, building a following in nearly every state. Mason wasn't just a big player, he was a big character in every sense of the word. Nicknamed the Coltrane, Dave Taylor had a build like a prop but the skills of a 5'8". He could throw 30-meter cutout passes or attempt chip and chase plays, which made him both exhilarating and frustrating to watch. Despite an inconsistent career, fans were always excited when Taylor got the ball. His post-career antics, including charity matches and media cameos, kept him in the public eye and beloved by many. Taylor's unpredictability made him a walking highlight or a looming disaster. Either way, fans were glued to the screen. Perhaps the quintessential cult hero, Fui Fui Moi Moi's barnstorming runs and wild hair made him a living highlight reel. The chants of Fui echoed across Parramatta Stadium every time he charged into a defensive line with reckless abandon. He was unpredictable, powerful, and brought unmatched energy to every carry. Even in his 40s, Fui's continued playing career in England is a testament to his legendary aura. He became more than just a player, he became a phenomenon, beloved across the rugby league world. The towering Cronulla prop with a bald head and signature head tape has quickly become a fan favourite in the Shire. While still early in his career, Hazelton's effort, work rate and humble nature have made him a cult hit. Every time his name is read out, Shark fans erupt like he scored a try. And in an era of polished athletes, Hazelton's throwback look and underdog rise have struck a chord with everyday fans. He represents the gritty, working class spirit that rugby league is built on. That's the end of this video. Comment down below if I brought back any memories. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.